Hey, it's Conrad Thompson.
Hey, it's Alex Marvez.
And this, unbelievably, is the All Elite Wrestling Rally. Double or nothing. It's finally here. Can you believe today's happening?
No, I really honestly can't. At least 1,000 people here for this, and more streaming in constantly here to see what is going on with All Elite Wrestling. Conrad, we have some answers, but a lot of questions remain about our upstart company, and you know what? Gotta hopefully get some answers here today.
A lot of questions, man. Wrestling fans have been waiting on this moment for a long, long time. Since 2001, people have been craving this. It didn't seem like it would happen, but it's finally here. Wrestling history is going to be made today in Jacksonville, Florida, and what a fitting place for it to happen, right?
It sure is, because the Khan family is the ownership group of All Elite. And of course, Shad Khan, owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, owner of Fulham in the Premier League, and Tony Khan appointing his son as the president of All Elite. And see, you talk about a company that's for the fans, right? And that's what this really is. It's a company for the fans. Tony Khan is a wrestling fan. Is a young man whose father took him to ECW Arena back in the day in the 1990s to get there. He's someone who actually snuck a TV into an orientation at the University of Illinois so he could watch wrestling while the orientation was going on. He has such a passion for professional wrestling, and he listens to the fans, and that's one of the real reasons I am so excited about All Elite.
Because this is a promotion that's being built by the fans for the fans. That's what's giving me so much hope, guys. Tony Khan is one of us. He's a wrestling fan, and he's wanted this day to happen for a long time and decided, you know what? Let's go all in. And speaking of all in, that defied all the expectations, man. Nobody thought it could happen. I'll never forget that tweet. Dave Meltzer didn't think it could happen. The experts didn't think it could happen. And Cody bet on himself. He and the Young Bucks went all in and made history this past year. People didn't think they could sell 10,000 seats. They sold 11,000 seats, and they did it in under 30 minutes. It was unbelievable.
They could have sold out Soldier Field, to be quite honest with you, in my opinion, and had overflow. You know, that's at maybe the Old Horizon Pavilion or whatever it was. They could have booked that as well. As for the overflow, so many people were interested in it. But you mentioned All In. What's up with Double or Nothing? If you watch Being the Elite, you saw the guys outside the Tokyo Dome. Midnight comes, Happy New Year, right? All the timers go off. Then it's Hangman Page with a curious look shows the guys his phone. It says Double or Nothing. What is Double or Nothing?
Does that mean a bigger arena? Does that mean a second event? We're going to have all those answers tonight. But there are more questions coming in tonight than answers. You know, this is the first time in a long time that we've seen all the rumor and innuendo. Where's this guy going? Where's that guy going? We haven't felt like this since the 90s. It's great to be a wrestling fan again.
It really is. And listen, Conrad and I have access backstage. You know, we're preparing for this show. We haven't seen all too many people. You know, a lot of things are under wraps right now as far as who might be showing up at All Elite, if anybody. We don't really know. I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth tonight about what we could be expecting here at this event here at TIA Bank Field, the home of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Here's what I'm expecting. Wrestling history is going to be made today. If you're a lapsed fan, if you know a lapsed fan, then you should by all means tell them to watch this stream right now. Wrestling history is about to be made. The internet's going to melt shortly.
Yes.
And you need to stay tuned to these channels. If you're on Twitter, you can get all the news and info on everything happening with All Elite at AE Wrestling. That's at AE Wrestling. On Facebook, that's easy. /Young Bucks is where you can go. Of course, you know about Being the Elite. It's what this entire thing was built on. By the fans, for the fans. Who knows what the fans want more than the Young Bucks and Cody? Who would have thought that a YouTube series, not a corporate creation, but by the boys, and man, they gave us exactly what we wanted it all in, and they're going to do it again today.
Organic.
Yeah.
171,000 followers strong and growing every single day. More and more people tuning in to Being the Elite, and of course, on Being the Elite, we've gotten teased. You know, it just every time you watch an episode, it leaves you wanting more. And obviously this week's episode, we saw the breakup. We know some guys are going to be all in, we know, so to speak. Some guys are going to be part of All Elite Wrestling. Others may not be, or are they?
Well, we'll find out today. You know, there was a ticking phone at the end of the episode. What does it mean? Well, we find out today. What I do know for sure, the #1 selling item over at Pro Wrestling Tees, All Elite Wrestling merchandise, the brand new t-shirt from All Elite Wrestling. You can pick it up right now at Pro Wrestling Tees. It's the #1 item. I saw Ryan Barkin doing a little flare strut backstage beforehand. He's pretty excited about that.
Gold-plated Rolls Royce. Now he has a driver. Unbelievable. And the amazing part is people are buying these shirts, this product, there hasn't been a single match.
Right.
There hasn't been a single card announced. We just know some of the guys who are involved, and not everyone. And yet it is the #1 selling product at Pro Wrestling Tees, the preeminent wrestling merchandise company in the world. What does that tell you about the anticipation building for this event?
What it tells me is the fans know they're going to get what they want, and they're going to get it today. And how great is it that it's happening right here in Florida? Once upon a time, there was a man named Dusty Rhodes who cut his teeth here and became a superstar right here in Florida, and he led the revolution in professional wrestling. And today, his son takes the helm in that same revolution today in Jacksonville, Florida. How fitting is it that we're doing it in Florida?
You know that Dusty is looking down with a $1 million smile, if you will. Going to be looking so excited, so happy for his son, Cody, the executive vice president of All Elite Wrestling, and of course, a tremendous eye himself, and a guy who bet on himself.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. You know, hit the free agent market saying, I can do better than what I have been doing. He has done exactly that. Does he go double or nothing? We're going to find out soon.
We absolutely are. And who's going to join him? The rumor and innuendo swirling today is there's been some new contracts signed. Will they be here today? A lot of those questions are going to be answered. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right here. Make sure to tell your friends to go to beingtheelite.com. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And of course, you need to make sure you're following on Twitter at AE Wrestling. Tell a friend. Wrestling history is going to be made today. You've seen those old press conferences from the 80s and 90s that shaped wrestling history. We're at one right now. The biggest thing that's going to happen in wrestling this year is happening on the 8th of January. It's unbelievable.
It's just the beginning. That's the great part about it. But it's a historic day here in Jacksonville. Beautiful skies, beautiful environment, incredible crowd. People have been lining up here since 11 a.m. in the parking lot, wanting to be a part of this event, wanting to be all in on this event, All Elite Wrestling.
Well, it's time to go double or nothing. It's time to get back to the rally, man. I can't believe it's really here. All Elite Wrestling. It's a brand new day for professional wrestling fans, and we're glad to be here. You as excited as I am? Is this the biggest day in wrestling history or what? I can't believe it's happening. Hey, I'm Conrad Thompson.
Hey, I'm Alex Marvez, stealing his gimmick, yes.
And this is the Double or Nothing rally for All Elite Wrestling. Are you guys ready for a revolution? Wrestling's needed this for a long time, hasn't it? And today's the day. I can't believe this is finally happening. A lot of questions coming into this. You guys ready for some answers? Well, I think we should give you an answer right now. One of the hottest set of free agents in wrestling is no longer a free agent, and they're proud to be right here in front of you. You know them, you love them. Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, Scorpio Sky, SoCal Uncensored!
The pride of the West, SCU. Born to be great, SCU. From the Golden State, SCU. From the mountain to the beach to the Hollywood Hills, pop out to the desert for some SoCal thrills. We run on this scene all day and all night. Ring General, the rebel, and the violent delight. Our life, it's a beach. Your life is a bitch. No goals out of reach. SCU get rich. We don't be censored. And we can't be ruled. We pity your city. And we pity you fools.
Jacksonville! No. You can do better than that. I said Jacksonville! You know, normally we're on the road and we find ourselves in these bum towns like Nashville, Tennessee. And I look around and I think to myself, this is the worst town I've ever. But for some reason, I don't feel that way today. I don't feel like that, CD.
Scorpio Sky, I didn't think you were talking about Jacksonville anyway. I thought you were reading our very popular t-shirt available at ProWrestlingTees.com, complete with the Jacksonville Jaguars color scheme. But enough fun and games, let's talk business. There's been a lot of speculation, a lot of rumors, a lot of innuendo about the three of us. Let's put all that to bed right here, right now. Shall I? Shall I? In 2018, SoCal Uncensored, Scorpio Sky, Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, we became one of those popular trios in professional wrestling. And on December 31st at midnight, we asked ourselves, well, how do we follow it up? What do we do in 2019? Well, the answer is we hop on board with the name that is on the lips of the professional wrestling world. And with that in mind, we are here to tell you that SoCal Uncensored is officially part of All Elite Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, the beautiful and talented roar of the Jaguar. Now, maybe they could help me out. I normally do this by myself, but you see, I got 3 letters that I love to say. And Jacksonville, if you say them with me, it'll make my day. So loud and proud, on the count of 3, everybody give me an SCU. 1, 2, 3.
All right, let's put your hands together. SCU. All right, so now here at All Elite, we have one question answered about who is now joining our roster here. But of course, we already had an answer before this event about who is going to be serving in a big-time way in this event, who helped get everything organized. A man near and dear to your heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one of the founding fathers of All In, the Executive Vice President of All Elite, Cody!
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Adrenaline in my soul, every fight out of control. Do it all to get them off their feet. Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to stop.
I think it was about, I hope he is, right? I think it was about 4 months ago. I was standing in the ring at All In, and I was surrounded by the best fans in the entire world. I felt like I was trapped in this literal wall of sound. It was your belief and your passion. It started a fire. And guys, we have to keep that fire going, right? That brings us here today, putting words down on a brand new sheet of paper, brand new chapter, brand new book that we like to call All Elite Wrestling. We have a saying in the Elite, change the world. So to do that, sometimes you have to change the world that you live in. And since my first breath, I have lived in the world of professional wrestling. It's all I know. Hell, it's all I really want to know. And there's something that my mentor taught me long ago. It's a disappointing thing about wrestling, but as a second generation and someone who's studied it, someone who's learned from it, someone who's lived it, compared to sports stars and professional entertainers of comparable influence, pro wrestlers are always the least paid. At All Elite Wrestling, we're going to change that. We're going to change the wrestling economy because you can offer somebody opportunity, but opportunity doesn't pay the bills. Money does. And happy wrestlers means happy fans, and fans come first. Another thing that's a little different about All Elite Wrestling, wins and losses. Wins and losses will matter like they've never mattered before. You guys are pretty excited, huh? That's good. We're not going to coach you on how to be a fan. There's not some predetermined grid that will say you have to cheer for this guy or you have to boo for this guy. You are fans. You're allowed to be that fan any which way you want to be. I'm surrounded by an absolutely great team. I'm going to bring two of them up here right now. Two guys who I share the role of executive vice president with, and I share it fully. Two guys who have picked me up, dusted me off, and allowed me to lean into my passions to do something that people thought was impossible. To me, they are the greatest tag team in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks.
This is unreal. Holy crap. A few months ago, we had a goal. The goal was to put 10,000 people in a building, and by God, we did it. We were going all in. All the meanwhile, the three of us and a cast of our banded friends disrupted the very way that professional wrestling functioned. We broke all of the rules. We kind of did our own thing. We call ourselves the Elite. We were eventually approached by the Khan family, and they had a question for the three of us. The question was, do you guys really want to change the world? We said, yep. They said, we can help. So on January 1st, on our hit YouTube series called Being the Elite, we announced our brand new promotion called All Elite Wrestling. All Elite, a promotion, a company that welcomes all gifted talent. We don't care about race or gender or sex or religion. If you're an elite athlete, we want you. Our doors are open to all, which brings me to a really personal thing that I'd like to bring up because this was actually my get. This was because of me, and I'm really excited about this. It's a little bit of an announcement, if you will. Yeah. I get the credit for that, right? All right, this is breaking news. I have some friends in China. These guys are doing some of the most gifted wrestling moves I've seen in my life. It's like Cirque du Soleil meets Kung Fu meets Lucha Libre. I don't know if you've heard of them, but soon you will. They're called OWE, and we have made an agreement with Shima-san and his boys to bring in his group to our promotion, and we're gonna highlight them and give them a spotlight, and I swear to God, you guys are gonna love these guys. They call themselves the Good Hearts. That's the announcement. There's more to come. And actually, since I'm knocking out announcements, I am an EP. Can I do the other one? Can
Hold on. Wait a minute. I was told, Tony told me I am the executive vice president. So I should make the announcement.
I was told I was a vice president. No, actually, I have it in my language that I'm the EP. It's in my contract.
How many people? We can't have 3 vice presidents.
Come on.
Are you? Is it? You're also a vice president? Where is Tony?
Fine. I got it. Why not on 3? We do this together. This is what we always do. We can do that, right?
Okay, that's fair.
On 3.
On 3. Let's do the second announcement on 3.
The big second announcement.
All right.
Are you guys ready for the second announcement? On 3. 1, 2. We're running May 25th in Las Vegas, Nevada at the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
I would have liked to say that. Is that okay?
Will you guys follow us to Las Vegas?
Don't worry, stick around. There's more announcements to come. One that you'll particularly like, right, Cody?
Absolutely. You guys have a great time. We're going to sing Conrad and Alex back up here right now. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Let's keep the party going. Thanks for coming out here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Cody and the Young Bucks. Now, as we all know, as they say, behind every great man, like Cody, is a great woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for All Elite's Chief Brand Officer, Brandy Rhodes.
I'm going in.
Wow, so I don't know what's scaring me more right now, the amount of people here or the amount of fire that just almost burned me, but I like all of it. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. You guys feeling okay? Well, as Conrad said, I am the Chief Brand Officer, which I keep saying over and over again because it sounds really good to me. But what also sounds really good to me is the nickname you guys gave me on Twitter, Chief Brandy Officer. I like that. And actually, hey, Ryan's here from Pro Wrestling Tees. Could we maybe get a shirt that says Chief Brandy Officer? Sounds like they want it, Ryan, so you're gonna have to get to work. Yeah, the CBO position is one with a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of hard work. There are going to be a lot of long nights, but guys, I'm 100% committed, and I'm going to help bring AEW to the level it's supposed to be at, I guarantee. Now, the number one question I have been asked since the company was announced is, will there be a women's division? Well, as a blossoming women's wrestler myself, it would have been strange for me to sign a contract for a company that wasn't going to have a women's division. So absolutely, there will be a women's division. But not only that, we want it to be a strong women's division with the best female wrestlers in the entire world. In order to do that, you got to cast a wide net, right? You can't just say that and sit still. There's work to be done. So I was lucky this year in trying to hone my craft. I got to tour the world. As most of you know, I went to Japan and broke my collarbone. That was fun. I also, though, was able to wrestle top talent over there. I also went to Australia and the UK, and I was able to see and wrestle some of the best women's wrestlers out there. So we're talking to them. Just last week in Japan, some of us were able to sit down with the top Japanese wrestlers in the world. So more on that to come. But I do want to say, to echo something Cody said earlier, we care about our women. They are top talent, so they will be paid equally. There's no sliding scale. So now, back to the other matter at hand. We want to have the best women's wrestlers in the world, right? You got to cast a wide net to do that. Well, sometimes you don't have to look that far. Sometimes the best of the best is right here at home. At All In Chicago, I was able to witness one of the best women's fatal four-way matches I have ever seen. Those girls were talented, and we were lucky to sign one of them. And she's here today. I believe she's one of the best women's wrestlers in the world. I am so happy to have her, and I want you guys to help me welcome her on the stage. She's one of my favorite wrestlers. She's my good friend. I love her to death. Please welcome Dr. Britt Baker.
Thank you so much. And I absolutely want to start with thanking the Kahn family, Matt and Nick Jackson, their families, of course, Cody and Brandy Rhodes. Because that group of people, what they are doing with the names that they've worked so hard to create for themselves, all the accomplishments they have with this, with creating AEW wrestling, is going to elevate all of professional wrestling to new heights. And that's something I think we can all be really excited for. I also want to point out that I'm here not only as the first woman signee for the wrestling company, but I'm one of the first overall athletes that they're signing to the company, which just goes to show they mean what they say when they value women's wrestling, and they are absolutely prioritizing it. And for those of you that might not know, I stand here as both Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, the wrestler, as well as the actual dentist. And as a member of the roster, I hope not only to showcase my talents, but also I want to set an example to everybody, children, adults, men, women, that you need to pursue everything and anything you have a true passion for. Because today marks one of the most memorable days in my life. One of them being walking across the stage, getting my diploma, becoming Dr. Brittany Baker, DMD. The other being on this stage right here, announcing to you all that I am officially signing with AEW. Yes, yes. More on that later. I'm going to wrap it up here just with saying, you know, sometimes you have to take a chance on yourself. And last year in Chicago, I went all in. But I didn't win. However, this May in Las Vegas, it's double or nothing. So we'll see you guys there.
You guys ready for double or nothing? What a great day it is for professional wrestling today. And put your hands together one more time for Dr. Britt Baker, one of the finest athletes signed to All Elite Wrestling. There's been a women's revolution going on, and that revolution is carrying over to All Elite Wrestling because this is the real revolution of wrestling. I'm excited about it, man. This is a great day for wrestling fans.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Cry me a river.
Wait. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here?
What are you doing?
Hey, guys, the mic's in my hand. Maybe shut up. I'll tell you what I'm doing here. Tons of fun, okay? First of all, I'm really glad you're doing podcasting because you have a face for it. Trust me. Now, here's the thing. As much as I love to watch a fat, out of shape, Southern, type 3 diabetic, triple chin loser sweat through his suit in front of all these idiots, how about you do me a favor and get off my stage? Who asked you? Just curious. Actually, real quick, Conrad. Conrad, do you like gum?
Yeah.
Oh, you like gum?
Who doesn't like gum?
Who doesn't like gum? That's really good. So do me a favor. Hold this for me, all right, turkey tits? Waddle away, pal, waddle away. Oh, my feelings. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you are deaf, just in case you are deaf, dumb, blind, stupid, or by the looks of it, let's call a spade here, really poor. My name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
and I am the youngest and fastest rising star in professional wrestling today. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you people, when I got the phone call that I was gonna be here on such an historic evening for the first ever All Elite Wrestling press conference, I was really excited. I mean, trust me, I was. But that excitement quickly turned into a great deal of depression when I realized it was gonna be held in the dumpster fire of America known as Jacksonville, Florida. Just stating fact. Oh, you guys don't like facts. Sucks to suck. Now let's talk some more facts. You can't call a company elite until you call me. You can't start a revolution and change the world without a fresh new face. And there is no better face to look at in professional wrestling than MJF's. And I'm gonna give you 2 reasons why. Reason number 1, are you seeing this bone structure? I mean, come on. And reason number 2, it's because I'm better than you. And you know it. Okay, cut the music. Cut the music. I said cut it. You guys cheer for this and you boo this? Are you kidding me? You like this guy. Okay. Look here, tons of fluff. I'm sure you think you're real intimidating with your little t-shirt shooter there. But here's the thing. I'm gonna need you to get off my stage, okay, Tony the Tiger, before you get hurt. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go. 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 What? What? Go! Get out of it! This is the beautiful Penelope Ford. And my name is Joey Janela, and I'm a bad, bad boy. And in 2019, me and her were all elite.
Oh, you'll be getting Hangman. But first, I have to point out, talking with the folks backstage, more than 100,000 people right now are listening to you cheer in this crowd. They are watching this through various avenues, Being the Elite on YouTube. It is unbelievable how many people are watching this event, so amped up. It's good to have you back, Conrad.
What are we waiting for? Let's bring out Cody Rhodes' favorite wrestler, what he says is the future of the business, the one and only Hangman Adam Page.
You know I do. You know, I came here to Jacksonville today. I flew in today, and as I sat on the plane, I got to thinking about it, and the thought occurred to me that today was my first day on the job. And I already knew on that plane ride here that this was my favorite first day on any job I've had in my life. And I'll tell you why. It's because I don't have some corporate overlord to answer to. I don't have some faceless minions in a meeting room somewhere telling me what to say, telling me how to say it, telling me how to play my music. Today has been my favorite first day on the job because my boss is you. It's every one of you here in Jacksonville. It's everybody watching at home. You are my boss, and for that reason, I will work harder than I have ever worked in my life to make this a success because you deserve it. And I will, no. I will be selfish for a minute, so give me that. I'll be selfish for a second. And I'll say that the past few years of working with Matt and Nick and Cody surrounding me, they have been the best of my life. But they've made me hungry. They've made me hungry for something that they've had the chance to hold that I've never had the chance to hold. They've made me hungry for something that no one has come up here and mentioned. I don't know what the plans are, but I know what my plan is. In 2019, I will be the first all-elite wrestling champion.
A champion in 2019, huh? Well, I've got a little bit of bad news for you. I am here in AEW. I am already a champion, and the likes of you, Hangman Page. Well, you couldn't even lace my boots.
Well, if that's some kind of challenge, I'd accept.
Well, how about that for a surprise, huh? You guys excited to see Pac and All Elite? What if that wasn't the last surprise today? Without further ado, let's bring up the founding fathers of All Elite, Cody and the Young Bucks. Let's put it together.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. So Nick scooped the announcement earlier, so we had to
I'm sorry.
We had to come up with another announcement. And do you want to do it?
Do you mind if I do it?
Man, we got to start talking about this stuff backstage. 'Cause I don't know who's doing the announcement. And
You actually really want to do it?
I would like to do it.
Okay. Then Cody, how about you get this one? Cody, do it. You're up, baby. You're up. Cody's up.
Well, the announcement is our second show is actually going to be right here in Jacksonville, Florida.
Are people booing? Are those boos? Jubal. Oh, Jubal. I thought it was boos.
Not only is he going to be here in Jacksonville, Florida, a large portion of the gate is going to go to benefit victims of gun violence. I got it. I got my announcement. Well, that was my last announcement. That was not. That's it. That's it for now, right?
That's it for now.
That's it for now. Hey, Conrad and Alex are coming back up here. Stay tuned, folks. We love you very, very much. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hang tight, guys. We got a group photo coming for you, and then you're going to get a chance to do some meet and greets. We're not done yet. The party's going to keep going. Who's excited for Double or Nothing? I can't wait for more details. Mark your calendars now. It's Saturday, May 25th. Are you guys ready for a show in Jacksonville? What a surprise. You guys are getting the show. Pac is here. This has been a historic night for wrestling. Are you guys excited for All Elite? If you haven't already, mash that subscribe button. Tell the disenfranchised wrestling fan in your life that wrestling is cool again, man. You guys ready for the revolution? Don't forget to follow these guys on Twitter at AEW Wrestling. And, of course, check out the #1 item on Pro Wrestling Tees right now. It's the AEW T-shirt. Anybody rocking that new AEW merch? I like it. I like it. So what do you think? You guys think Hangman's going to be the first world champion? Will it be Pac? Could it be Cody? Maybe it's one of the Young Bucks.
On the inside, you are innocence personified, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away. I am cold like December snow. I have carved out this soul made of stone, and I will drag you down. Embraced by the darkness, I'm losing the light. Encircled by demons I fight. What have I become now that I've betrayed everyone I've ever loved? I pushed them all away, and I have been a slave to the Judas in my mind. Is there something left for me to save in the wreckage of my life?
I'm Chris Jericho, and I am all in with All Elite Wrestling! Surprise! I think we just took things to a different level, didn't we? Am I right? Say yeah! Say yeah! I am here with AEW. I'm not here for the money. I already got the money. I'm here because I believe in doing something different. I believe in doing something new. It's what I've always done my entire career. I am a maverick. I am an outlaw. I am a pariah. I am Chris Jericho, baby. And it all starts today. I know this was free, but if you had a ticket stub, I tell you to keep it, hang it up on your wall, and remember, this is the day that AEW starts. Right here, right now, in Jacksonville. And May 25th in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand, Double or Nothing. I'm gonna be there. You gonna be there? How about all you people watching in TV land? You gonna be there, baby? The point is this, it starts now and it starts forever. This is the real deal, folks. I'm gonna tell you one other thing. I'm not here to just change the world. AEW is not here to change the world. We are gonna change the whole universe!